Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today I thought I would do a fall cut crease with glitter type thing. Before we get started, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below and let's just jump into the video. So I think for today's look I'm going to be using the Jaclyn Hill palette with Morphe, and I don't know if I've used this, I don't think I've used this on my channel yet, but I use it like all the time. It's pretty dirty, but it just looks like this. If you don't know what it looks like, it's pretty dirty because I use it pretty much all the time. To prime, I'm going to use this Collab Beauty Liquid Concealer. I'm just going to use that. I'm going to use this also to cancel out any veins I have in my eyelids because I have very veiny eyelids and I don't want those to show through. So to start off, I'm going to be using this shade right here as my transition color in the crease. And I'm going to take that pretty high up because we are going to be doing a cut crease. So, oh, and we are starting with eyes today first. Lucy! So, like I was saying before, we are starting with eyes because we are cutting the crease, so I feel like it'll be easier to do that with no foundation on first, so that's why we're starting with eyes first. But yeah, I'm just taking this color into the crease, and I'm just working that in windshield wiper motions, and then towards the end, I'm going to just do circular motions and flick it out towards the end of my brow. Okay, now that we have that shade laid down, I'm just going to take this shade and put it just a little bit lower in the crease. Okay, now that we are done blending out those two shades that should look a little bit like this, I'm going to go into this more brighter red color, and that's going to go lower into the crease. Once the majority of the product is down onto the crease, you're going to flick it out. And the lash shadow that I'm going to be using is this shade right here. It's a really dark red color, and that's going to go lowest in the crease. So you should have something that looks sort of like this. I know it looks crazy, but now we're going to cut the crease. So I'm just going to use that same concealer we used earlier, and I'm just going to cut the crease all the way out and wing it out at the end. And I'm going to kind of cut it a little bit higher so that when my eyes are open that you can see the lid. So I'm thinking right about there is where I'm going to. Okay, this concealer is not covering up as much as I want it to, so hold on one second. So actually, I'm going to go in with my Tarte Shape Tape because that concealer was not covering like I need it to. So I'm just going to use this concealer instead. And you should have something that looks like this after you're done cutting your crease. There is a huge difference. I'm just going to do the other eye real quick and I'll be right back. Okay, so now that the crease is cut, I'm going to blend that out with my finger one more time. And I'm going to set that with this white shade that's in this brow palette. I'm going to take the first shade in this Jaclyn Hill palette, and I'm going to use that to highlight my brow bone. Okay, so I think I want to add a little bit of glitter to this look. So I think I'm going to put some right at the the bottom of the cut crease because I want it to have a little bit of a pop of some sort. So I'm going to take the Stila, what is this, liquid eyeshadow in the shade Smoky Storm. It looks like this. I'm just going to put some on the back of my hand and take like a little liner brush and use that to do the little line underneath. And that should be what you have so far. I'm going to do some wing eyeliner. I'm going to be using my NYX Epic ink liner, and I'm going to do that real quick because probably going to be out of focus and like way down here because I have to get like super close to the mirror, so I'll be right back. Okay, so I did wing liner and I also applied mascara and false lashes off camera. These are just the Ardell Wispies, and you could totally do something more natural or more dramatic. I just wanted to be able to see the liner and the cut crease, so I went with something a little bit more wispy so that that would peek through. I just spit everywhere. First, I'm going to prime with my Nivea Men Sensitive Post Shave Balm. I'm just going to use that. I only use like a dime size amount, and I just massage it to my skin until it gets tacky, and then I don't know why my face is so red right now. I'm going to go in with my foundation. The foundation I'm going to be using today is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation in the color Porcelain because your girl is white in these winter months and pretty much every month of the year, but especially in the winter months. I'm just going to kind of swipe that on my face. Put my hair on the way. Is that enough? Probably. Then I'm just going to put on some more. And I'm just going to blend that in using my Real Techniques sponge. For concealer, I bet you guys can't guess what I'm going to use. Tarte Shape Tape. I really got to get a new one because I'm literally like scraping out from the sides, but hey, it works. And now I'm going to set my under eyes and pretty much my whole face with the Coty Airspun powder. I'm just going to take my beauty blender and go right up under my eyes. I haven't been baking lately just because my skin gets really dry throughout the colder months. So I've tried to stay away from baking as much as possible because it just emphasizes my dry skin. So I just kind of press that powder in all over my face. And applying it with a damp beauty sponge is going to be helpful for those who like have dry skin because it's going to just make the powder melt into your skin instead of making it sit on top. So for bronzer, I'm going to be using the Benefit Cheek Parade palette, and excuse me, I didn't realize that that came out of there like that. Anyways, I'm going to be mixing Hoola Lite and just the regular Hoola bronzer. And where's my brush? I'm gonna kind of use those to contour just because I like a bronzer for a contour just because I feel like it's more natural, I guess. I don't really know. I just like it better, so I'm just gonna mix those two. More Hoola Lite because your girl's pale, and a little dab of Hoola. So I start towards the back and work my way down a little bit and blend up. And I just take that on my forehead because I got a 7 head and I'm trying to make it look like a forehead, so I think I'm gonna skip out on blush today because I'm not really feeling it all that much, so I think I'm just gonna leave it like bronzer, and then I'm gonna highlight. But first I gotta find my highlighter because just hold on. Okay, so for highlight today I'm going to be using Becca's Champagne Pop. It's a little dark for me, but if I use just a little bit of it, then I think it works. But I'm just going to take my fan brush, kind of lightly dab in there, kick off the excess, and glow. Whoa, that's a lot of highlight on the nose. And I like to take my damp sponge and kind of like push in the highlighter just so it's not like sitting on top of the skin, because I do not like that look whatsoever. So I just take my bronzer brush again and just kind of make sure everything is blended. Nose highlight kind of got a little bit extra. Now I'm going to work on the lower lash line. I'm just going to use some of the same shades. I'm not sure if I want to do it like a lighter underneath or if I want to smoke it out. I think I want to keep it pretty lighter, I think. So I'm just going to take the burnt orange shade right here. I don't know, did we use this shade? I don't even remember. I'm just going to use it. I'm going to use it sort of like mostly on the outer edge, just so that it makes the eye look more open. And take this deep red color and put that closest to the lash line. We're almost done, just hang tight. I'm gonna apply some mascara to my lower lashes. I almost said lower lash mascara. I guess that would be the same thing, right? Now, last thing we have to do is lips. I don't know if I want to do a glossy lip, a nude lip. I think first I'm going to line my lips with this Ulta Beauty lip liner in the color... What color is this? Oh, okay, anyways, I'm just going to use this. I'm just going to use this dark brown red shade of a lip liner, and I'm just going to line my lips with that. I'm going to go in with this Broadway Colors matte lip lacquer in the shade Apple Picking, I think. And I'm just going to, it's in a bright orange color, but I don't know. Let's just see. Yeah, okay. So I think the only thing left to do is set my face. So I'm going to be using the Mario Badescu facial spray with aloe, herbs, and rose water. I love this stuff so much. It makes my skin feel so good. Right now, like, all the powders are just like sitting on top of my skin, so I'm just gonna drench myself in this stuff. Anyways, I think that this look is completed. Yeah. I don't think I have anything else to say except just have a very happy and blessed Thanksgiving. I'm so thankful for you guys. This will be like my year anniversary of being on like YouTube. So anyways, if you did like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and comment down below what you guys want to see me do next. And then I think that's it. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.